Hello my friends, welcome to episode 4 of GoCraft. First thing I want to do today is enchant the elytra that we got at the end of last episode. This moment is going to go down in history. The first flight of the entire of GoCraft. The first flight of GoCraft. This moment will go down in GoCraft history. The first flight. Oh, that's a good feeling. You have no idea. I've been playing creative. I've been playing on a different world where I had an elytra for a long time. And it's good to be using it again. There's a few things on my mind that I want to get done in the next couple episodes. The first one, I don't know what order these are going to get done in, but I want to get a good start on my base. I want to finish my starter base and start my main base, which is going to be quite far on that way, kind of the opposite side of the island. The second one is simply to get netherite. Netherite is a big step, and it will make me feel like I've conquered the world. And the last one is to get a steady source of fireworks, because it's not exactly fireworks are a big step, because an elytra isn't quite as useful without the fireworks. I mean, you can glide, yeah, but when you have fireworks, it revolutionizes the travel. All this really does at the moment is means I don't really need to worry about keeping a water bucket to MLG anymore, because I can very much use my elytra to MLG. Like that. Don't even need to worry about it. That was a lag spike. I mean, I guess step 1 for the fireworks is just to get simple sugarcane farm. But I definitely do want to automate this process in future. But unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to be able to do that yet. I need a better base before I can start doing that. You know, I've not got a single farm. I'm not going to be starting with a gunpowder farm. And sugarcane isn't that useful without the gunpowder. I don't really see why not for the netherite, but I don't really want to be going back to the nether anytime soon, because it was only 2 episodes ago that the nether stresses me out, you know. The nether is not a particularly nice place, and I want to not be going back there as long as possible. But so, I think one thing that we do need is a sand duper. And the only sand duper design that I know involves the end portal. And here we have ourselves a very goodly functioning sand duper. The way this works is it's something along the lines of every time the sand gets bounced into the portal, it stays there, but it also goes through the portal and appears on this side, where it gets launched out and lands here. And you shouldn't stay in the overworld whilst it's running for too long, or else for some reason they all pile up here. But every time, that's actually 3 sand blocks are coming in. As you can see, they split into 3 and land in these hoppers, where they all go down into this chest. Automatic sand farm. what makes this even better is the fact that it doesn't just work with sand, it works with any gravity block, including concrete powder, which means we don't need to bother with putting gravel in here. We just need 3 gravel to make 3 pieces of concrete powder. Actually, no, it's not 3 gravel, but we need just 3 pieces of concrete powder, and then we can keep doing that. So we don't, this is just a duplicate for sand, right? I mean glass, because, you know, a lot of glass is like from time to time. We do need to remember not to leave it on. That's, yeah. If you turn it off, sometimes that can happen. But you need to remember not to leave it on whilst you're in the overworld, because then, if it's on whilst you're in the overworld, then the sand just stacks up, and it will crash the server, and that won't be good. And using that technology, I am going to be able to complete this much, much easier, because I don't need to go and search for the sand. I just need to smelt it, and then, voila. That sand duper was everything. I have now completed my dome, sphere, whatever it is, but I still need to move everything from the inside into the interior of the dome, and then have the basement area for farms. Just like that. The perfect, and I mean perfect interior. I absolutely love this. Let me give you a tour. Our tour starts in the now very empty basement. This is where I'm going to put a lot of farms and anything that doesn't look particularly nice. So I've got the furnaces here, because this is eventually going to be a super smelter, and some coal in there, and the portal, because it just really doesn't fit in up there. But we go up here, it's the door, and into. I still need to come up with a name for this. If you could put some suggestions in the comments, that would be very nice. So we enter the dome. That's what I'm going to be calling it for the time being. And on floor 1, we have. I'm calling this a utility floor. It's got all of the useful stuff that you need: enchantment table, anvil, just all of these things, and access to bee thing 1, beehive 1, because you might notice I don't think any of them are. Oh, I've got bees in here. There's beehive number 2 up there. On floor 2, we obviously have storage. Everything has been moved and sorted here. My valuables. Nice. Nothing particularly interesting. You can see we've got some flowers for the bees. And then on floor 3, I'm still not entirely sure what to put up here, but this is the bedroom. Oh boy. If you want access to beehive, access to beehive 2 is a little bit more complicated. So you need to go like this if you want to light or put out the campfire underneath it. But these should actually, I've already gotten a little bit of honey out of them. I also crafted some shulker boxes and put them in here. Wow. We're like 5 minutes into the video and I've already done so much. One big plus side to this base is a lot of this doesn't need to be lit up because it's made of glass and things don't spawn. But I do definitely need to light up the surrounding area because I don't know how to get out. Although, I'm thinking I might make it so that the ladder can go all the way up to the top and you can stand on top so that you can elytra in and out. And I still can't get over this view. Okay, we can now climb all the way up here. Okay, I need to put a trapdoor on top, or else the bees are all gonna escape. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Oh boy. I meant to press that button. Okay, there we go. I didn't really need to pause the recording because I had a trapdoor in my hotbar already. But, okay. I need to breed some of the bees, but I don't have any more flowers. Gah. Flowers acquired. Now, hopefully, I can breed some bees to make up for the one. To make up for the one that flew off. Interesting, I hadn't bred anything before. Because obviously I just got these guys in. Because there's 2 beehives around this area. And so I just used Silk Touch to bring them in, put them down for a bit, wait for them all to leave. No, not wait. I didn't wait, I just broke it. They got angry at me for a bit. But I made sure that none of them stung me. And then I Silk Touched it back over there. I don't know if more bees will spawn, I really don't know. But, we'll see. Okay, I'm now in a creative backup of the world. So it's not just the seed, it's actually everything that's happened recently, put in a separate single player world so that I can figure out what I want to do. I'm still not entirely sure what I want to put here. I still just don't know. Some help with ideas in the comments might be appreciated. I really have no idea. But my section, this blue concrete line here, and then the mountain, shows my section. I own the boat. Oh boy, lag spike. I don't even know what style I want to do, and some help trying to figure it out would be severely appreciated. I'm honestly not entirely sure what to do now. I mean, I've got like 10 minutes of video, and I've run out of things to do. Somehow I figured that it might be a bit longer, but I guess it's because I just kind of cut to this all being done. But without considering you have to consider the fact that you're just seeing snippets of what actually goes on. I spend ages waiting for the glass to smelt. Just building it in the first place takes longer than you expect. I suppose the next thing I'd want to do is maybe fill in this room, the basement. Overall, I would say I am pretty happy with this. Now, I've got the villagers here, but I have not traded with them at all yet. That's a future project, because that's also going to take a really long time. And I spent far too long doing all of this. But I've got a sugarcane farm here that has produced 2 sugarcane. Because this was the last thing that I built, which was probably a stupid idea. But God, I don't have these seeds on me. For this scene here, I don't know how it happened, but I ended up in creative because I keep accidentally pressing F3 and F4 instead of my hotkey to stop and start the recording. It's really annoying, I'm sorry. I'm gonna try and stop. The first machine that I made was this one here. This is called a bread maker, or you can use it to create anything that you can plant. Beetroots, carrots, potatoes, anything like that. But I use it for wheat. As you can see here, I don't need to do anything, and it will just give me wheat. But unfortunately, it does use up quite a lot of bone meal. And that, yeah, but the fact that it uses up all this bone meal means the next thing I want to do is a skelly grinder. Then I came on and just spent ages moving all of these villagers from the villager spawning area to my base, and then I built a simple sugarcane farm. And these are all things that you've probably seen before, and I've just realized something. Okay, never mind. Wait. Okay, there we go. And then just a simple sugarcane farm. Nothing much to see. I don't think it's harvested that much. If I remember correctly, the skelly spawner should be just somewhere around here. There it is. Nice. Let's see. What do we got? Come on. What do we have in... Oh! That has got to be one of the best things I've ever seen. A music disc and a diamond. Some redstone. The book's not really good enough to bother getting. But wow. Okay, I better turn this into a grinder now. Enter the lair of the skeleton's cave. Yeah. Well, tell me what you think of this entrance. It's nice and simple, but I think it's quite cool. So this is just a regular, simple skeleton grinder. Yeah. Jump down. And obviously after a while, skeletons will start to fall down here. It's nothing particularly interesting. I think almost anyone has seen it. Got bow incinerator and an exit. All the way up. It's a long way down. Apologies if this episode is shorter than normal. I got a lot done and it took a very long time to record. But there really wasn't that much interesting content to watch, and I need to get better at trying to figure out what content is interesting to watch. But that's from ending it today. I hope you enjoyed. It would mean the world to me if you could like and subscribe. I'm a new YouTuber, so if you're not someone I know personally, please do share the channel to everyone you know. Anyway, I've been GlitchedUp GSTGM, you've been awesome, and I'll see you soon.